So I just had this thing happen where Dropbox basically just saved my life. I am working on a presentation, a pretty short one, like a workshop type presentation for an AIGA thing tomorrow for students. And the workshop or the short talk is on the idea of lean graphic design, which is the way I describe what we do in all our cockamamie methodologies and whatnot. Sometimes when I need to design a presentation, it's just super easy. And then sometimes it just doesn't click. And today is one of those days, or the last couple days, is when it just doesn't click. But I'm late with the deck already. And my plan is to design a framework in InDesign and then take PDFs of case studies like client presentations and other stuff and put them inside this deck. And then I'll have this master thing. Maybe it's because I'm frazzled and I'm late and I'm rushing, but even that wasn't working. And finally, I just decided that I would literally just take PDFs, I'd put a cover page, but then I would just combine multiple PDFs to do something. Man, the sun just kind of came in big time. That didn't help at all. So I just decided I will take a PDF of one of my projects. I'll take two PDFs of process books of my students, jam them into one, and that will be the presentation. I won't worry about having like a unified design throughout them. I won't worry about the fact that the process books are set up like as process books. I'm just gonna run with it, which is made extra possible by the wonders of Dropbox because I put this together after hours on the work computer. And to find stuff, it's just literally like going into Dropbox. I have my teaching all organized by semester going back 9 years maybe. And it was so easy to find stuff, and thank God. And I think I harp on with everybody on the fact that they should be using Dropbox religiously to store their stuff. I mean, if you're using something like Google Drive, cool. But the magic that Dropbox does for me. Now, the other thing is I had to pull one of these PDFs out of a shared folder from a class, and a student maybe assumed I had pulled everything out of it and they deleted the one thing I was looking for. But I just went into Dropbox, restored that file, and then retracted everyone's sharing permissions to it. So easy. The way that I use Dropbox is I basically do all my work in my Dropbox folder. I do not manually put stuff up there. I don't manually upload anything unless it's for a very specific reason, like to archive things. I just run my life off of Dropbox, and the way that it makes life great, that, you know, if you're talking about a project with someone, I had this happen last night. Students wanted to see a couple of presentations, and I just went into Dropbox on my phone, found my spring 2018 folder, final presentations, and I could just AirPlay from my phone and run through the presentations. And that's pretty incredible. It's crazy because I know that Dropbox is super mainstream, but it still feels like it might not be. But seriously, don't just back stuff up on the website, download it and start working off of it. The other thing that's really cool is like if you're working on a file in Dropbox, you throw your laptop in your car and you go get a coffee and you come back and you discover your car's been broken into and your laptop has been stolen. If you're working in Dropbox, that means you only have one problem. Your laptop's been stolen. If you're not working in Dropbox without an automatic second-by-second backup system, then you have two problems. Your laptop's been stolen and you lost a bunch of work. Pay for it, it is worth it. Never mind the fact that it makes it super easy. Again, like when you're on your phone or something, and if you need to send someone something, you can just grab the link and text it to them, which is kind of incredible. Anyway, Dropbox saved my life. If you work at Dropbox and you're watching this, just know that I appreciate you. All right, have a good one.